Hello, I'm Lori from the Morgan County Public Library, and welcome to Chair Yoga. Um, Put on some comfortable clothes and get a chair and join me for some exercises, yoga poses to help move all our joints and keep ourselves supple. All right. Well, don't do that. So I am sitting in my yoga seat. Um, What this means for those who are following along is that you're sitting up straight, back in the chair. Your back is straight, your shoulders are down, your earlobes are right over your collarbones. You're not jutting your head forward. If you are having trouble with your shoulders, roll them back, down, and like that. I have my feet a couple inches apart. Um, I have my hands, you can have them like this, you can have them like this, or like this. And what we're going to do is we're going to spend a few moments breathing. Yoga means to yoke, and we're going to yoke our breath to our body and our conscious awareness. So that means that we're going to be paying attention to our breathing. And we're going to breathe in slowly through our nose, fill up our lungs, have our belly come out because the diaphragm goes down to make more room. And then hold it for a moment or two, and then slow exhale, release. And that's the breath that we're trying to achieve there. Um, so let us just scan our bodies and find points of tension and breathe some relaxation there, and see how we're doing at this moment. So follow me. I'm going to do this for about 5 or 6 breaths, and I encourage you to do the same. It's a deep yoga breathing. Now, let's do some head exercises first to get our neck warmed up. So if you will take your right ear and try to bring it down to your shoulder. And then back up. And now on the left side, bring your left ear down as close as you can to your shoulder. Feel that stretch on the right side. And then back up. And again on the right side, bringing our ear down to the shoulder. And feeling that stretch on the left side of the neck. Back up. And one more time to the left. And back up. Now we're going to do some yes, no. So first let's do yes. Up, down, up, down, up, down. And now let's do some left and right or no. Turn to the right. Come back to the middle. Turn to the left. Come back to the middle. Again. Back to the middle and to the left. Excellent. And now very, very slowly, if it doesn't hurt your neck, let's do some rotations. Very slow, very gently, twisting your head around, clockwise motion. And now counterclockwise. Good. Now let's do some shoulder shrugs. Up close to your ears, down, up close to your ears, down, up close to your ears, down, and now some rolls. Up and back and down, up and back and down, up and back and down. And now we're going to go the other direction. Back and up and down, back and up and down, back, up, down. Great. Continuing with our twisting and rotating, moving of the spine. We're doing the cervical spine there, the part where your neck is. Now we're going to put, you can take your hand and put it on the outside of your knee and the other hand behind you and twist, looking over your shoulder. Gently, gently twist. We're staying here for a few breaths, so remember to breathe. and back. And now the hand on the other side of your knee and to the left. Twist your spine. Looking over behind you. Breathe. And back to center. And one more time. All right. Breathing. Breathing. And back to center. Now on the left side one more time. Twisting. Looking behind you. Breathing. And back to center. Great. So just take a moment and breathe. You can touch with your back. How does that feel? Okay. Now we're going to do a chair version of cat and cow. We've done this before, but I will walk you through it again. So with cat, you're going to arch your back out like you're a cat on Halloween. Put your chin on your chest and look down. Feel the stretch between your shoulder blades. And now, opposite direction. We're going in, lifting up, breathing, cow. Let's do this a couple of times at your own pace. Good. Now, I want you to lift your arms up. Oh, try to get them up as high as you can. Feel yourself stretching up, 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 up. You're trying to just get as long as you can. Those hands high in the air. And bring them back down. And one more time, let's bring those arms up and start just trying to stretch up higher and higher, higher and higher with your fingers. Your fingers are trying to get just a tiny bit more up there, a little bit further into the sky. Feel the stretch of your spine. And then come down. Yes. So we've moved our spine in 3 planes, back and forth, side to side, and up and down. Now, let's stretch our hand down to the right side. All right? Don't collapse or scrunch over like this. Stay up tall in your seat. All right. And if you want to, you can bring your arm over to add a little bit more to that. And breathe. Feel the stretch right here on the side. Back up. And now the other side. Stretch. Keeping sit. So you want to keep sitting straight. You're bending over. You're not crunching and collapsing like that. You're staying straight up in your seat and bending to the side. And bring your arm over if you want to deepen that stretch. Back to center. Take a breath here. And now one more time to the right. Stretching over. Still sitting up straight in the chair. Just lean to the side, not collapsing. Bring the arm over to deepen the stretch if you wish. And keep breathing. And back to center. And on the left side. And bring your arm over if you wish. Breathe. And back to center. Great. Now, take your arm, your hands, and put them on your shoulders. Your thumb is going to be behind and your fingers are going to be in front. Your elbows will be stretched out. And you're going to bring your elbows together. Squeeze. Squeeze hard. Feel your chest muscles squeezing together. Don't stop breathing. Keep breathing. And now let's bring our elbows back as far as we can. Feel your chest opening up. Feel your shoulder blades in the back squeezing together. And just keep on breathing. Good. And back to our shoulder or our elbows being brought together. And squeeze your elbows together. Squeeze. Squeeze. Feel your chest muscles tighten up. Just squeeze your elbows together. And now separate your elbows. Bring them back as far as you can. Your shoulder blades are close together in the middle of your back and your chest is opening. Good. Put your hands on your lap. Sit up tall and just take a deep breath in and out. Feel how your shoulders feel. your chest. Good. Now we're going to do some leg exercises. So I'm turning sideways so that you can see what I'm doing. I'm sitting up in my chair. My back is straight. My feet are a couple of inches apart. And I'm going to take my right foot out, stretch it out with the toes up. Make sure you're comfortable on the edge of your chair. If you're not up high, far enough, then go ahead and do that. And keep your toes straight up. Feel the muscles tense in your thigh. Now, put your foot down onto the floor. Feel your leg muscles stretch as you do that. You're also stretching your ankle. Now back up. You should feel this muscle here flexing. And down. And do this 3 or 4 more times at your own pace. Remember to breathe. And bring your foot back in. Now the other side. Feel that muscle stretch in the back. And when you stretch out your foot to the floor, you're stretching out your ankle, stretching out all the muscles in your leg. Do this 3 or 4 more times at your own pace. Great. Now we're going to do a forward fold. So you're still sitting at the top of your chair. Your back is straight. Your shoulders are down, away from your ears. All right. And you want to make sure that you keep your back straight here. Okay. So we're going to fold at the hips and put our stomach into our lap. Slowly going forward. And if you want to, you can put your arms down to the floor, or maybe right here if you can't go to the floor, maybe here at your knees, wherever it's more comfortable for you. And just stay here for a second and feel the stretch in your spine. up. One more time. Feel the space between your shoulder blades. Now, take your legs wider apart. When I say wider apart, I mean like this, okay? And we're going to do that forward fold again. Same thing, except for now we're going to go deeper because we don't have our lap to stop us. If you can't go deeper, that is fine. Just go as far as you can without discomfort or pain and stop there. And that's perfectly fine. If you can go farther, that's great too. And you see the back is straight. The lower spine is all straight. Make sure to breathe. Up. Hold again. And back up. And now put your legs out. And we're going to do the same thing while we're feet up, feet pointed, feet up, feet pointed, feet up, feet pointed. And now just take your feet round in circles. Get those ankles rolling. And then do it the other way. And again. And the other way. And down. We're sitting way back in our seat again, and we have our back straight. One thing that we can do, there's a yoga pose called chair, and we can, maybe I should do it like this. We can do chair with chair to back us up. So you're coming up, but you're not going all the way up, and you're staying there, and then going back down, and then coming back up. And do this several times. And it's good to do this because as you get older, getting up, having strength in your legs is very important. You don't want to get to where your body doesn't have the basic strength that it needs to do daily living activities, such as getting up out of the bed, getting up out of the chair. So this is a good way to strengthen the muscles in your legs, and it's called chair, right? So up in this position, and go back down, up, down, up, down. Very good. Let's do some work with our hands. So have your arms stretched out on either side of you, palm up. And now turn your palms completely the other way to where you're back up again in the opposite direction, or I don't know how to put it. You're rotating your arms all the way. This rotates your shoulders, puts it through the full range of motion, right? Good. Take a moment, relax, soften your face, put your hands back on your legs and take a breath. Take a moment. When we breathe like this, we're being mindful. You're in the moment. Nothing else matters. You're not thinking about the future. You're not thinking about the past. You're just right here, right now, breathing. Soften your face. Soften your eyes. Feel your breathing getting longer and slower. Feel the air as it comes in and out of your nose. It's cool when it comes in, and it's warmer when it goes out. Now, while you're breathing, I want you to think about something that you're very grateful for. It could be your pet, it could be someone in your life, it could be just having clean water to drink, a nice bed to sleep in at night, whatever it is. Focus on that. Think about how grateful you are, how lucky, and just keep breathing. Just keep doing this as long as you need to. Do it for a few minutes. I recommend doing this every day. Just tuning into your breath and so, oops, get out of there. I'm glad that you were able to be with me, and I hope to see you next week. Thank you for coming. Have a great week.